Reach for the book.
The book of all the stories that have ever been told.
Or will ever be told.
Or could ever be told.
Reach for the book.
Reach for
The book.
Reach for the book.
Reach for the book.
Reach for the book.
Reach for the book of all the stories that have ever been told, or will ever be told, or could ever be told. Oh, and then there's this longing inside me to reach for the book and open it and read it, and every time I get near it, oh, something horrible appears and snatches it away from me. Why? Why is this happening?
Are you all right, Novella? Have you been dreaming again? The same dream? Trying to reach out and touch the book of all the stories that have ever been told.
Or will ever be told, or could ever be told.
And then, just as you're about to reach it, having it snatched away from you by something horrible.
Yes.
Was it the big monster with the huge claws and the 50 eyes?
No.
Oh, shame. I like that monster. Was it the fire-breathing frog with forked tongue?
No.
Or the two-headed giant with 4 arms?
No. This time it was the dragon! I just wish I knew what it all meant.
It means books are dangerous. That's what it means. Or else we're meant to go on a quest and search for it, and it's reaching out to you in your dreams.
Oh, yes!
We're going to go on a quest. I know it's in your dreams.
Impossible. The book shouldn't exist.
Prose, how do you know?
Because a book like that would be too dangerous. If all the stories that were ever told were stored in books, then they could just disappear. Yes, you know the saying, every time you shut a book, you imprison a story.
Well, yes, Prose, and every time you open a book, you set a story free.
But they're not being opened anymore, are they? Well, not as much as they used to be. The other day, when I was out looking for stories, I peered in through the window of this house. I didn't let anyone see me. There were 2 children in there. They were sat in front of this strange box thing with these plastic controls in their hands. They weren't even talking to each other. Maybe that's why we need to get the book of all the stories that have ever been told. Because I had the story detector with me, but there were no stories in that house.
Oh, that's so sad.
Come on, we've got work to do. Now look, Novella, you are not to go chasing strange books that appear in your dreams. And you, Epic, mustn't go round poking your head in house dwellers' windows. We've got much more important work to do.
Yes, Prose.
Yes, Prose.
Now, did you check the story detector this morning? Last night when we arrived, it was shaking like mad.
Yes, Prose. Ooh, there must be lots of stories here.
Oh, I don't think we've ever been in a place that's this full.
Sense
the story, find the story, catch it in your hand, breathe a story, store a story.
La 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 la.
Here's one. A boy ate a chocolate biscuit.
When the boy ate too much, his mother said,
You're going to turn into a chocolate biscuit?
So he stole one, and he went upstairs, and he went inside the bedroom.
and when he ate it, he turned into a chocolate biscuit.
And when he woke up the next morning, he was still a chocolate biscuit. And when he tried to go to school, he said to his mum,
Mom! Mom! My jacket won't go on.
quick, get it in the jar and put the lid on before it escapes.
Prose, isn't shutting stories in jars a bit like imprisoning them in books?
No, we're just storing them in the jars until the time comes to set them free.
Well, when will the time come to set them free?
They're here.
Oh, I think there's another story over here. Quite a small one by the feel of it.
Yeah. Oh. Small, but with a lot of power. Novella. Oh. Tiger, come.
And the lion tries to eat the tiger.
And the wind blew them over.
And they were stuck together, rolling.
And then they was friends again.
In the jar.
Oh,
I think I just caught another one.
I know, but how did that happen?
I don't know.
Well, spit it out, come on.
There was once a police station.
And a guinea pig was being naughty.
And the police come to arrest him. There's something moving over there.
Ooh, I don't like the look of it. Ooh, but it's very big.
Well, Epic, it's all right because we're right behind you.
It's hot.
Oh.
What is it?
It's a story.
Oh no, it can't be a story.
If it's a story, we need to grab it and put it in the jar before it gets away.
Don't think we've got a jar big enough.
Once there was a woman who liked to cook. She liked.
See, I told you it was a story. Well, go on, tell us the rest of it.
Once there was a woman who liked to cook. She.
What happened next?
Once there was a woman who liked to cook. She liked.
Come on, we need to know the rest of it.
Once there was a woman who liked to cook.
She's got a story block. She's hit a barrier.
Oh! Draw a door in it. Oh, Epic, give her a handle. That's the only way out of a story block.
Oh, I think it's working, Novella. Oh!
Hey!
Once there was a woman who liked to cook. She liked to cook everything.
Is there any more to your story?
What happened next?
What? Who are you?
I'm Shadow. I've been waiting for you. I thought you'd never come. I have a story for you.
Story? I like stories. I can't wait to have a story. I have a story for...
Once, there was a woman who liked to cook. She liked to cook everything. At first, it was just vegetables and potatoes and meat and herbs and spices that went inside her cooking pot. But as she grew braver, she started trying out new recipes. She added all sorts of strange things to her cooking. She added umbrellas. La 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 la. And bicycle bells. And spiders.
And snakes.
And flowers!
Butterflies. And frogs. Ribbit. 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 Ribbit.
And cartwheels!
Wow, novella. And whistling handstands.
And beach balls!
Yeah, novella. To shadow. To shadow.
And the more she cooked, the more magic went inside her pot. And as the magic worked its magic, it turned all of her ingredients into stories.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl called Cinderella, and Cinderella lived in a palace.
When she wasn't cooking, she searched the countryside for ideas about dragons and princesses
And go to sleep for 100 years.
and frogs and monsters and flowers
Daffodil!
and squirrels and all sorts of everything which she would put inside her pot, making her stories more and more fantastical. I think to this story I will add a giant, and a little boy, and a dragon.
Once upon a time there was a giant!
And the giant scared the little boy.
And the little boy got a sword. And the little boy got a bow and arrow.
And the boy got a dragon.
Well, now the giant is scared. Mummy, Mummy, where are
Every
you?
evening, when she had finished cooking up her stories, she would write them down in a beautiful book. The book of all the stories that have ever been told, or will ever be told, or could ever be told.
Oh, that's the book that I've been dreaming about.
Then she would scoop them up, breathe life into them, and send them out into the world. And as they popped on the skin of children and adults, the stories inside entered their hearts. But that was a long, long time ago. And the woman who cooked up stories and her book haven't been seen for the last 100 years.
Haven't been seen for the last 100 years?
Haven't been seen for the last 100 years?
But why?
The book vanished.
And what happened to the woman?
She faded away.
Oh, that's really sad. We have to find her.
No.
Yes.
No, it's the book we have to find. That's what your dreams have been telling us.
But remember, Epic, books imprison stories.
Oh, pros, that's why you have to open them to let all the stories out. Every time you open a book, you set a story free.
I know where the book is. I could take you there.
We're going to go on this quest. I've never been on a quest before. I can't wait to wear my new socks.
I'm not sure. Look, I'm not sure. Look, the reason is I'm not sure.
Been on a quest before.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure who she is. She just come in. Now, where are we going? What are we doing?
Very scientific
I'm not sure.
expedition.
I've got to look after these people.
I will make sure they will be safe.
Oh, okay, I'm still not sure. Well, I'm still not sure. I think we should think about it. We should have a meeting and another meeting.
It's going to be safe. And yes, we're not going to bump into anything, are we? Because I don't like the dark. Yes, okay, I'll tell her. She said it's going to be fine. She said it will be fine, but I'm
coming with you.
Me too.
And me.
Yes, we are going to go on because I can't wait, isn't it?
Now, to get to the Book of All Stories, we need to open a story hole.
What's a story hole?
Oh, a story hole is made by a bookworm, and it's the only way into the other realm, the realm where all stories live.
But how do we open a story hole?
Oh, you need to cook up a story. You do know how to cook up a story, don't you? Oh, well, have you got any ingredients?
Yes!
Oh, yes. Oh, good. Well, you just mix them together. Each of you needs a freshly mixed story to enter a story hole.
Well, if you know so much, why don't you mix them up?
Oh, no, I can't mix up new stories. That's not how I work. Oh, I knew I'd need help.
What's that? Where did they come from? Shadow?
What are they? They're children.
Children? Did you bring them here?
Yes, I knew we'd need help. Now they know all about stories. I'm sure if we each went with a few of them and a bag of story ingredients, I bet they could help us cook up a fresh new story.
Shadow? Are they safe?
I think so.
Are they noisy?
Oh, I hope not.
They will be nice to us, won't they?
Oh, I'm sure they will, won't you? Yes.
Well, all right then. I will take 14 of you from the back row, so stay seated until I've counted all the way up to... Now tells me that you guys are all really good at cooking up stories. Is that true?
Yes.
Now, do you think that you can help me cook up a new story? Have you got your story hats on?
Yes.
Show me your story hats. All right, can everybody please sit back down on their bottoms, because I've got a bag and it's full of story ingredients. And I've also got, I'll show you, I've got some paper in there, and I've also got a pen. And I'm going to write down, put your hands down for now, I'm going to write down the story that you tell me, and it can be as short as you like, but it can't be any longer than one of these pieces of paper, okay?
And then this is my bag of ingredients. And I'm going to get someone who's sitting really nicely to choose me a story ingredient to go in our story. What's your name? Ethan. Hello, Ethan. Would you like to close your eyes and put your hand in the bag and see what we've got? If you close your eyes, put your hand in the bag and choose something. What have you got there, Ethan? What's that? We've got a car in our story.
What's that? Have a look at it. Open your eyes. What is it?
A butterfly.
Could you show us how the butterfly moves? Oh, that's beautiful. Could everybody pretend to be a butterfly? Oh, that's beautiful, everybody. Oh, look at that, how graceful. That's wonderful. All right, let's become children again. Could you put the butterfly in the middle here?
So we have a spider, a car, and a flower. I don't know how to start the story. Hands up. What should I write? How can I? Yes. Oh, that's a brilliant start to the story. Once upon a time.
Oh, let's see. Oh, you're sitting up very nicely.
He came, he broke his leg.
As she came,
Yeah.
as she came,
She broke
she broke
her leg. She's
her leg.
because she's skinny.
Because she's skinny?
Skidded.
Because she skidded.
The spider came and he fell in the pot. And he fell in the pot. Oh my goodness, the spider came and fell in the pot.
And then the lady ate him.
And then the lady eat him. Lady eat him. What happened next? Yes, young lady.
And the spider scared the witch away.
The spider scared the witch away. We are almost at the bottom of our paper.
The butterfly was friend with the scorpion and the princess, and they go home. The end.
A lady was cooking.
P.S. The dragon ate the scorpion.
Put it in the pot to eat it. Then she went and get Boots. She disappeared.
Now and a donkey and a car and a spoon and a fast boat. A boat, a spoon,
Oh,
a donkey.
how you got your stories? Oh, good.
Well, what do we do now?
What do you normally do?
What do you normally do?
I've told you, that's not how I work. Not anymore. We need to find a story hole. That would make sense.
Sense a story,
find a story, catch it in your hand, read a story, store a story.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
This is useless. You clearly have no idea about finding story holes.
We just need to look. Hold your story in your hand and look.
Once upon a time,
Once upon a time, there was a school.
she went to a
Beautiful
village.
butterfly.
She smelled
There
the
was a
flower
princess.
and she put it in the pot to eat it.
Maybe she was
Then she
asleep.
went and get
Then she went out to
She
school.
disappeared.
Unfortunately, she was
Spider
playing.
came,
She was playing a dangerous
he
game.
fell in
The
the
butterfly
pot,
was friend
and then
with
the
the
lady eat him.
And the princess, they
The
go home.
spider scared the witch away.
The dragon ate the
end.
scorpion.
I think I found it.
Epic! I'm coming after you! Ooh. Oh, there's a ledge here.
After you.
I can't go down there.
What?
I'll meet you at the other end, trust me. Now you go or you'll lose the others.
Oh, it's all slimy down here.
And it's so cold. My teeth are just chattering.
There should be a book jacket down there somewhere. That would keep you warm.
It's a bit dark.
Oh, put your hand out to the right. There's a light switch somewhere.
I think I found it. That's my lead.
Just pinch me. Oh, this is amazing. I've never been down a story hole before.
Look over there. I think it's a bookworm. Is it safe?
Keep to the pair. Don't let go of the storyline. Follow the yellow brick road.
That's my place.
Is it sane? What's happened to the light?
Oh, you're nearly there. It won't be long. Perfect timing.
Oh, where are we?
We're on the River of Words. Now we have to sail down it to the very end and then catch the storyline to the Book of All Stories.
Oh, look! A dolphin!
Now, before we set sail, I need to tell you a story about the river. It's a very dangerous place, even for me. None of us is safe until we reach the book, the end.
Oh, you didn't say it was going to be dangerous.
Well, the River of Words is full of untold stories. Untold stories get very angry and hurl themselves at anyone that tries to sail down it. Now, we just have to avoid them or else we could go mad.
Mad?
Look, we're running out of time. Just look out for flying stories. I'm sure you can manage that.
But Shadow, there's hundreds of them. They're flying all over the place.
Shh, you'll scare the others.
My car is a super best car, and it goes very fast, and the people are all scared.
Are you all right? Are you okay? That's really strange.
There once was a little girl, and she lived inside a prince, and she couldn't get out. And when she stood up, her legs were too tight because the prince had folded up his legs, and that was the end of the little girl.
Are you okay? Oh no!
There was an old woman trying to take her teeth out, and her nose and her eyes came out. And when her nose and mouth came out, she went to the shop. And when she went out, everyone said, "Look at the old lady's nose and mouth. She has no nose and mouth. Isn't it funny?"
Can nobody else see the stories coming at them?
No? Can you?
Well, yes. I've been able to see stories all my life.
You never said.
Well, you never asked.
Twinkle, twinkle, and the twinkle just disappears. The girl was sleeping. Then she go to bed. Then the little girl just run away. She run away, and the fish eat her. Then the fish just disappeared.
Big eyes were coming. A dragon.
Then the dragon just run away and see the stars. Twinkle, 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 twinkle.
Are you all right? All right, all of you, get behind me. I can see the stories flying, and I can get us safely down the river. Now take a deep breath and hold it until we get to the end. And do what I say, okay? Duck! 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 Right! Right! Duck! Left! Duck! I think that was the last of them. Yes, they've gone.
Oh, we've made it. Oh, we're here.
Where's here?
The storyline, the final part of the journey.
Storylines and story holes and rivers of words. Do you have any clear idea where you're taking us or why?
You know why we're here. We have to get to the book of all the stories that have ever been told,
or will ever be told, or could ever be told.
And time is running out. Hurry! Faster!
Oh, what is this place? It's so cozy and warm.
Food!
just curl
Glorious
up here and
food!
sleep.
Look at all that ice cream! And have the chocolate!
No,
filling
no,
and let the
stop it,
straw-
all of you! The storyline is the most dangerous part of the journey. Now grab hold of it, and whatever happens, you mustn't let go.
Welcome aboard the storyline, travelling from the river of words to the book of stories. Today, you will be travelling at an average speed of 3 steps a minute. Please fasten your seatbelts and be prepared for a bumpy ride.
Oh! Oh, wow! This is amazing! Look! There's Rapunzel's tower! I can see her throwing down her golden locks of hair.
What? Isn't that Jack trying to climb that beanstalk?
Yes, it is. Oh, and there's the 3 little pigs. And their cute little house made of straw. Hello, piggies.
And there's Snow White's wicked stepmother admiring herself in the mirror.
Oh! And that's the spinning wheel that Sleeping Beauty pricked her finger on.
Oh, and there's Hansel and Gretel's house made of sweets.
We would like to remind all passengers to remain on the line throughout the duration of the journey. Letting go could have serious consequences for your health and the well-being of your fellow travellers.
Look at all those sweets and jelly tots and Milky Bars and Snickers. Oh, and birthday cake. And Battenberg cake. Licorice all sorts. Gingerbread men. Oh, and love heart sweets and cupcakes and seaside rock.
Epic!
Novella!
Cupcakes and
Lots of ice cream.
fairy cakes.
Cherries.
Ooh, apple crumble
syrup
with
and
custard.
pancakes.
Ooh,
and
vanilla.
strawberry muffins. No, mine. I'm not
No,
sharing any.
come back! I need you, come back! You mustn't let go of the storyline!
Epic! Epic! Come back, Epic!
It's too late, he's gone. We have to keep going.
No! No, we can't just leave him there. Look at him. If he eats all of that, he'll explode.
We have to go after him.
Look, we haven't got time. I need you to stay with me. I told you not to let go of the storyline. It's not my fault if you don't listen. Epic knew the dangers. Would he come back for you?
Yes, he would.
Food.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out here? So peaceful. Oh, I feel so sleepy. Oh, I just need a little rest. And then I can go and rescue Epic. All I need is a nice soft bed with big fluffy pillows and a deep, dreamy sleep. Ah, look, the streets out here are all paved with bedtime stories. Good night, moon. Good night, star.
Novella, no!
You're not going anywhere.
I have to go after them.
But I need you, Prose. I can't do this on my own, please.
What do you mean you need me?
I can't tell you, not until we get to the book, but please trust me, please.
They're all I have. Sorry.
Prose, no!
Wow. Look at this big room. Look at this hall, this shiny, shiny hall. What's this? Oh. Oh. Ah. What's this? Oh. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the loveliest of them all? Me! Me!
Oh, look at them all. Epic seduced by food, stuffing himself silly. And Prose admiring himself in a mirror. and sleeping novella escaping into the story of her dreams. Oh, I should just leave them all here. Oh, but I need them. But then if they can't even get past the storyline, well, maybe they're not ready to help me. Oh, I can't leave them here. Would you help me? If I teach you the story rhyme and we say it together, then it may wake them from their spell. Would you do that for me? Oh, thank you. Okay, put your hands together. I'll say the words and then you repeat them back. Ready? Sense a story. Find a story. Catch it in your hand. Breathe a story. Store a story. Can I tell you a secret? It's the last line of the rhyme. They've forgotten. It's spread it through the land. Fantastic. Shall we try it together once and see if they wake from their spell? Okay, everyone, hands together. Let's say it all together. Ready? Sense a story, find a story, catch it in your hand, breathe a story, store a story, spread it through the land. Oh, I think it started to work. Shall we try it again? Yeah! Shall we try it a bit louder this time? See if that works. Okay, hands together. Are you ready? Sense a story, find a story, catch it in your hand, breathe a story, store a story, spread it through the land. Oh, it nearly worked that time. Should we try it one last time? Yeah! Maybe this time we should whisper. That might work. Are you ready? Yeah. Hands together. Sense a story, find a story, catch it in your hand, breathe a story, store a story, spread it through the land.
Where am I?
What's happening?
What's that?
Oh, nice bubbles, Prose.
Bubbles? Bubbles!
It worked! Well done. Listen, don't tell them the last line, not yet. Shh. Epic, prose, novella, get back onto the storyline. Do not touch anything.
Mind the gap. Mind the gap. We will shortly be arriving at the book of all stories. Please make sure you take all your belongings with you when leaving the line. Thank you for travelling on the Storyline Express. We hope you enjoyed your journey and we look forward to welcoming you back on board in the near future.
Shadow? Where are we?
At the book of all stories.
Oh,
But there's nothing here.
Can't you sense it? Sense a story.
Are you wasting our time? I was beginning to trust you.
Have you learned nothing? Do you think I brought you all the way here through all of those dangers just so you could walk up to the book and pick it up with your bare hands? Don't you think if it was that simple, I would have done it myself? The book is surrounded by a web of stories. Sense a story. Find a story.
There were 4 spiders. They were in their own web. There was a big one, and he was climbing on his web. Suddenly, when it went dark, there was lightning, and it was swirling around. And the spiders all went back in their house. And it was a monster, stamping his feet and making a noise.
Yaga, 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 yaga.
I'm scared.
Once upon a time, there was a birdie flying around trying to catch everybody and take them home to eat them. The birdie put a baby bear in the oven. Then he got it out, and then he ate it. Then a big, big giant came to eat all the bears and birds. Then he put them on the washing line. And he dragged them up, and then he ate them all up.
I'm still scared.
Once there was a dinosaur. And he ate a caterpillar.
Oh, I don't like this.
Catch it in your hand.
And the caterpillar went smunny, smunny. And then he fell asleep. And then the dinosaur did get all smaller and smaller like the caterpillar.
Yes, you're getting the idea. Breathe a story.
A lion was looking for some yummy people.
No!
And he did see some yummy people.
No!
But the lion was much faster.
But the lion couldn't catch me. Ha ha!
A fairy flew. Like a giant come and gobbled it up.
Ah! Gobble, 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 gobble. Oh, crows. Yeah, ducks. Some ducks come, and the giant just runned away because he didn't like the ducks. Oh, get them away! Get them away! Get them away!
Store a story.
Oh, I know! It's about a dragon. And fire come out of its mouth. And it had wings. And it could fly in the air. And it land on moons. And suns.
Wow, Novella, that's a really good story. I really
the
like
whole
stories. I think we
story.
can tell stories now.
Spread it through the land.
What was that?
It's the last line of the rhyme. Spread it through the land.
Hey.
Shall we do it all together? Sense a story, find a story, catch it in your hand, breathe a story, store a story, spread it through the land.
Wow.
Sense a story, find a story, catch it in your hand, breathe a story, store a story, spread it through the land.
Oh, wow.
Sense a story, find a story, catch it in your hand, breathe a story, store a story, spread it through the land. But they're not being spread anymore, are they?
Rooms full of people.
Not talking to each other.
Not telling each other their stories.
Not listening to the stories that they have been told. Once upon a time, a birdie was flying around its nest, and then it saw a shiny tree. And the bird told his mum he saw a shiny tree, and his mum said, "There's no such thing as a shiny tree." And the bird said, "Yes, there is." And his mum came to look, and his mum saw the shiny tree.
And his mum said, "Let's pick off all the shiny leaves." And so they did.
But that's really sad. Well, if they pick off the leaves, then the tree's no longer shiny. What does that all mean?
There is no book.
What?
There is no book.
No book?
No book?
But once there was a woman who liked to cook. She liked to cook everything. And the more she cooked, the more magic went inside her pot. And as the magic worked its magic, it turned all of her ingredients into stories. And the woman who cooked shared her stories, breathing life into them and spreading them through the land. But as the world grew older, people stopped listening to stories, stopped telling stories. And the woman who cooked grew weaker and faded away until she was just a shadow.
Shadow! Shadow, you're the woman who cooked. Oh.
But you said there was a book.
The book of stories lives in each of us. But you've forgotten how to open it. You've forgotten how stories make you feel. You store them in jars or put them on shelves. You forget to take them down, open them, listen to them, and let the stories touch your heart.
Every time you shut a book, you imprison a story.
And every time you open a book, you set a story free.
You've forgotten how to cook up your own stories. You needed their help to help you cook up a story to get you here. I've still got their stories.
Oh!
4 brand new stories, and hundreds of others in each and every one of us. It's the start of a new book.
Sense a story, find a story, catch it in your hand, breathe a story, store a story, spread it through the land.
I'm going now.
Oh no, don't leave us.
But you need to build your own stories. Look, go home, free all the stories that you found, cook up new stories, breathe life into them, but most importantly of all, spread them through the land.
Sense a story. Find a story. Catch it in your hand.
Wow! Stories!
Oh, stories!
Lots of stories. My car is a superhero
Once upon a
fast car,
time,
and it goes
there was
very,
a
very
giant,
fast.
and the
all
giant
people
scared a
were
little
scared.
boy.
When
And the
the
boy got
giant
a
Came
sword.
out the back.
And the
He
boy
tried
got
to
a
reach
bow
that
Bad,
and
and
arrow.
he goes
couldn't.
crash
And the
people,
boy gets
and he
a
goes
dragon.
very,
There were
very,
2
very
cats.
fast. Oh, I like that story.
One day they were outside
Once
to
there was
play,
a woman who
while
liked
the
to
mummy
cook.
cat was cooking
She
some
liked to
dinner.
cook everything.
And Daddy Cat was in the yard, and Baby Cat was in the yard.
Thank you very much, and give yourselves a round of applause. What a wonderful audience.
Fantastic.
Such good listeners. Well done.